Imagine an entire island turning bright red. Not from autumn leaves, but from millions of living creatures all moving together. This isn't science fiction. This is the incredible red crab migration on Christmas Island. It's one of the greatest natural wonders on our planet. Every year, a massive army of crimson-colored crabs emerges from the island's lush rainforest. They march as one, driven by an ancient instinct. It's a river of red, flowing over everything in its path. A sight so powerful and breathtaking, it has to be seen to be believed. This isn't just a small group on the move. We're talking about an estimated 40 to 50 million red crabs. More crabs than you can possibly count. The ground seems to come alive, shimmering and shifting with countless claws and legs. The air fills with the quiet scuttle. It's a full sensory experience, total immersion. For a few weeks each year, the crabs are the rulers and we are their guests. So, what triggers this unbelievable march? It all comes down to one powerful purpose: reproduction. The red crabs spend most of their lives in the cool, damp rainforest. They live in solitary burrows, foraging for fallen leaves, for fruits, for seeds. But once a year, an ancient call beckons them. It's tied to the rhythms of the moon and the arrival of the wet season. Rain softens the ground, making their long journey easier. Rain also keeps their gills moist so they can breathe. The timing have to be perfect. Male crabs are the first to set out, leading the charge to the coast. Their journey must end at the ocean's edge during the last quarter moon. That precision is critical for the next generation. Females follow a few days later. They will release eggs at the turn of the high tide in this lunar window. This natural clockwork sweeps larvae into the open ocean to develop. Once males reach the coast, they dig burrows and prepare. On lower terraces and beaches, the crabs mate. It's a flurry of activity as millions find partners. After mating, males return to the forest, the females remain behind. They retreat into the burrows for about 2 weeks, developing a brood of up to 100,000 eggs. A few days before the new moon, females emerge, gather, and as the high tide turns, release a dark mass of eggs into plankton-rich waters, the grand finale of their journey. A stunning display of instinct and survival. The journey from the central forest plateau to the coast is not an easy one. For a crab only about 4.5 inches wide, this is a marathon of epic proportions. The trek can cover several kilometers and take many days. These determined crawlers must navigate a landscape of challenges. They cross rugged terrain, scramble down steep cliffs, and traverse open, sun-exposed areas that threaten to dry their delicate gills. The crabs are relentless, driven by instinct. Their march is a testament to endurance and determination. One of the biggest obstacles is man-made, the roads that crisscross the island. When millions move, roads become a moving red carpet. You can even hear shells crunching under tires. Many roads are closed during peak migration, and special crossings guide them. Tunnels under the road and even a 5-meter-high crab bridge keep them moving safely. Even natural features become major hurdles: small streams, rocky inclines. Yet they push forward, forming living ladders, pouring like a scarlet waterfall. Many tumble, but keep going. Their sheer numbers are their strength. What one crab can't do alone, millions can. They climb over houses, move through gardens, even enter buildings on their way to the sea. The annual migration doesn't just impact the crabs, it transforms life for everyone and everything on Christmas Island. Residents adapt their lives around this incredible event. Roads close. For several weeks, daily routines are altered. People might leave cars and walk, stepping around a sea of scuttling crabs. The community comes together to protect them, sweeping crabs off roads and helping them navigate obstacles. For wildlife, migration is a time of feasting. Tough shells help, but open areas make them vulnerable. Birds of prey circle and swoop. The most significant natural predator is the rubber crab, the coconut crab, with powerful shell-crushing claws. But the invasive yellow crazy ant farm super colonies that devastate crab populations. They spray formic acid into eyes and joints, blinding and immobilizing crabs before killing them. In dense ant areas, millions can die. Conservation and biological control are underway and showing promise. After a month at sea, tiny megalopi come ashore by the millions. Most become food for fish, birds and other creatures. The red crab migration is far more than a stunning spectacle. It is the lifeblood of the Christmas Island ecosystem. As a keystone species, they garden and clean the forests, turning and aerating soil, recycling nutrients from leaves and fruit. They maintain the rainforest health and structure. Migration moves energy between land and sea. Eggs feed marine life. Even whale sharks gather to feed on larvae. Returning young bring ocean nutrients back to the forests. The health of the red crabs mirrors the island's health, where ants reduce crab numbers, leaf litter piles up, and seedling diversity shifts. Protecting crabs from invasive species and road mortality protects the island's unique biodiversity. These efforts preserve balance for future generations. Ultimately, this is a story of survival, instinct, and the power of life. Millions move as one, driven by a primal rhythm tied to the moon and tides, evoking awe and curiosity. It urges us to look closer at cycles that sustain life. Like and subscribe for more.